Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. I'd be in the woods, people. It's where bears live, and don't you know? That's 7 out of 8 TikTok women, they would agree. They'd rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. It's YouTube's #1 show. By a bear, your emotional support animal, people, and a little bit of color commentary as well. That's right, people. There might be black fatigue out there. Hopefully there's not black bear fatigue. I sure hope not. Bear, says Amy. Amy says bear. Great to have Amy here. And the rest of you as well. We're going to have a fun-filled episode, people. A lot of great stuff going on here on a Saturday evening. I don't know about you, but it's hot out there, people. It is officially, I know it's not yet. Some people haven't even gotten the white out of the closet yet, but it is officially summer, at least here for Bear, because it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. So I have joined the river for a little bit, got to cool down. Right back here with you good folks here for another fun-filled episode. For you today, we've got a lot. Amy, we've got a lot to talk about here, but I guess... first off, I gotta start off here with, surprise, surprise, a little bit of a campaign update. Had no idea, finally. Been like counting down. I'm like, okay, eventually we're gonna get something out here. So finally, Bear's Day was today. But if you haven't already, go check out Titan Mouse of Might, My Asthma. $13,704 from Gary Shipman. Good on him, man. Keep going with that. And, of course, we always like to check in. What is he doing now? 806. He gained about $100. Good on you, Uncle Lee. Got a couple more backers or another book or two sold. So, good job, sir. Is doing that out there. But first, I've got a update. Are we even allowed to talk about Narwhal? Does he even call himself Narwhal anymore? I have no idea, people. But we're going to go with it. Narwhal presents Disintegration Street. I'd hate to live on Disintegration Street. Number 1, it's hard to spell. Number 2, it's hard to say. Number 3, well, I have no idea what it means. Hello, he says. Just letting you know that Let's try this a third time. All right. Make sure we're live. Oh, God, we are live. Disintegration Street campaign is apparently live for 20 days. Brendan Swan, no idea, recently completed his 5-volume horror epic. I'm presenting it to my readership because of our styles have a lot overlapped. And he loved it. He loved it with this lady here. And, interesting. I like the colors. Colors are interesting. It almost looks like a marker that they're using out here. But the legs, the one leg, that's kind of odd. That kind of threw me off there. It almost looks like her my left, her right leg. That's a weird one, man. I can understand the other leg. Okay, it's like she's either running or trying to jump or something like that. Okay, I understand that one. The other one, I don't know. The leg looks like you're looking at it from the side, and then all of a sudden the boot just appears out of nowhere. That looks like it would hurt. It looks like it is turned 90 degrees. It's definitely off kilter as well. So, interesting. Go check out Disintegration Street. If you go check it out, it doesn't say. I'm assuming it's on Indiegogo. It does not say, and it only gives me a Twitter link here, so I just type in Disintegration Street. See if old Indiegogo is helpful. We'll see. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they ain't, people. Sometimes they ain't at all. Gosh, dang it, freaking Indiegogo. And also, we've got, haven't heard from him in a long time, but we finally got an update here from Brian Shearer. He says shipping is underway. Holy cow. He says, hi, patient people. Well, hello. Just letting you all know I've already shipped several batches of books. I'm packing them up and getting them out. Just taking a bit of time to go through all 400 orders of his. So if you haven't received your stuff yet, it is on the way, unless you're a Timmy McTimerson. And then maybe a bear might have intercepted it along the way, people. So there we go. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. But you know what? Speaking of which, people. Speaking of which. Hold on just 1 second. There we go. That would help. That would definitely help. Speaking of which, people, we've got something here. You might actually be interested in. Bear got a little shipment just the other day here. Let me bring you good people in here. Hello. Oh, holy cow. Let's see. But it's May. Now you know why I was angry last night, says P-Money. I have no idea why. Oh, my God. Well, anyways. Hopefully he is not a Leafs fan. They are barely hanging on. Barely hanging on to the playoffs out here. But I've got a little something for you good folks out here. Got a little something in just the other day. Hopefully this works. Hope it's turned on. Let's fingers crossed here. Beer claws crossed here. Got a little something here from one Kevin Sharpe. Looking pretty sharp, man. Looking pretty sharp. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. Get the old thumbs up from Bear here, as he has some Bear artwork. Some Bear artwork from one Kevin Sharpe. Looking pretty good, man. And I gotta say thank you to Amy, possibly Melissa as well out there for helping out with that. I think the Timmy McTimerson was kind of a new addition there. Looks pretty cool. I like the lips on there. It's like, Rawr! He definitely got Bear's Grr in there for right now. So looking pretty good. I like it. The Kirby crackle on the sides there and everything. So looking pretty good. So a little bit of a kind of heads up here for you good folks. I did the box open last night, so it's going to be its own little video here, but I need to make some space on the computer first. So after tonight, we'll get this episode taken care of and in the archive, and then clear off some space and work on a little bit of a video out here. Ooh, Comic Bear's origin story. I don't know about origin story, but well, yeah, actually, yeah, the lightning. Okay, yeah, I like it. Yeah, okay, it fits. It fits, man. I like it. Like it a lot, man. Like it a lot. Epic, says Amy. Epic indeed. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. That's definitely going to go in a prime spot here in the cave. A little bit of Kevin Sharpe artwork. So we're definitely getting some bears in here for old Bear here. A little bit of Bear artwork. So enjoying that. I've got to figure out how to scan it in. It's a big, what is this? 17 by 9? Something like that. It's a big piece, man. It's definitely a big. Amy says that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. It sure is. Sure as heck is. So thank you. Thank you, Kevin. And if you want to check out that box open, you can check it out here. And hopefully sometime next week. I hope to have it out next week. Maybe early the following week. Let's see. Hold on. My file size for doing all of the cameras. I had 3 cameras running. The file size was something like 80 gigabytes. So I needed to make a little bit of room on the old computer here to be able to make the video. But it's going to pop, people. It's going to be an HDR, so it's going to be pretty cool. Amy says, I'll check once it's up. I'll let everybody know. Let everybody know out there that it is coming up. Oh, which, by the way, I guess I should compare it with, I'll show kind of the different size here. So there is Mike Miller's right there. So you can definitely tell the difference in size between the two. But yeah, looked pretty good, man. Looked pretty good. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much. Wow, says Amy. Yeah, 80 gigabytes is a lot of a lot of space out there. A lot of space. You don't want to mess with an old bear who buys his memory by the terabyte, people. That's for sure. So, looking forward to that when when it pops up. I'll let you people know. I'll probably put something in the community post out there to let people know. Turn off this light. There we go. There we are, people. So a little bit of heads up / behind the scenes / art extraordinaire. Art extraordinaire. So thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. I keep forgetting to email him. So I need to email him, let him know it came in all right. Bears never forget. They buy memory by the terabyte, says Amy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now I realize I need a comic of Bear's origin story. Well, I'll get started on it right away, Peabody. We'll put it up on Indiegogo, and I'll need to find it. I'll do the writing. I'll need to find an artist, a colorist, and a letterer, and somebody to ship it, and somebody to handle all the complaints and people talking, because I really don't want to do any of those. So, other than that, yeah, we'll get that right away to you, P-Money. So, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea to do a comics Bear origin story. I just don't know how much, other than P-Money out here, how much interest there would be in that. Hey, Bear, it's Game 7, Leafs and Panthers tomorrow, so they are doing bad. Well, tell that the guy who threw his jersey on the ice after that disgusting Game 5. Yay. You can report your old comic updates. I like that, Amy. That's a brilliant time filler. I could do that. That would definitely help out. Yeah, there is only one letterer in Comicsgate. That's true. I'd have to get in on the ground floor with Eric Weathers. Eric letters too much. Hat tip Von Klaus out there. I gotta give him credit for that. That was hilarious. Eric letters too much. All right, people. All right, I've delayed long enough. But we've got some very interesting news of the day, people. So let's go ahead, jump right on into it here. Well, as soon as I can find it here. There we go. From the New York Post, people. R.I.P. R.I.P. That'd be James Bond actor JoeDon Baker. R.I.P. at 89 years young. If you do not know who that is, kind of a character actor, out there in the entertainment sphere. Hollywood has lost one of their own, says Alexandra Bashuli at the New York Post. Actor JoeDon Baker died at 89 on May 7th. Perhaps best known for his role as Sheriff Buford Poussar in the 1973 movie Walkin' Tall. He first rose to fame in 1972 playing a junior boner, playing a Curly, the younger brother of Steve McQueen's character, Junior Boner. Baker also had a role in the James Bond films, first playing an arms dealer, the 1987 movie The Living Daylights, and starred Timothy Dalton. Then later on in 95 and 97, he was back as a CIA agent Jack Wade. I guess that was their version of Felix. I don't know. In GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies with Pierce Brosnan. It goes on here. Grew up in Goosebeck, Texas, where he excelled in football and basketball. Then went on to Hollywood, eventually moving to L.A., where his acting career gradually took off. Starting with small television parts, eventually progressed to major acting roles as the leading man later in his life as a character actor. Until his retirement in 2012, performing in 57 movies. He won an a Roger Altman Award, the Independent Spirit Award for the 2012 movie Mud, with Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, and Sam Shepard. Come on, Bear. Get it out here for crying out loud. He also won a Best Actor from the British Academy of Television for his role in the 1985 movie Edge of Darkness, and a Best Supporting Actor in 97 for the film George Wallace. So, very prolific actor. Will be missed out there. Will be missed out there. That's too bad, but he certainly lived a long, full life. I'll say, a very interesting fella out here. Interesting fella indeed. So I wanted to make mention of that for you good people out there, in case you had or even had not heard some of the news. But very actually, the Mystery Science Theater 3000 YouTube channel, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were doing kind of a retrospective of some of his kind of B and C list movies. So if you want to go figure out, check that out, go ahead and I guess Mystery Science Theater 3000 on YouTube. I can't remember the channel's name, but there you go. Go check it out. Check it out. People, check it out. And also, can we say back from the dead? Well, we don't know if he actually died in the last movie. I'm not really... It was left up in the air, honestly. But we'll say back from the dead. People, Hollywood has literally run out of ideas, people. He said, really? I need to tell my sister. She loves Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yeah, there you go. I believe that is the... I believe that's the one on YouTube. It might be... I forget if it's Mystery Science Theater or MST3K. I can't remember, but go check it out. I think they're doing a retrospective here. Rambo. Rambo's back, baby. Back from the dead. Or just sitting in the chair. Whatever the heck happened to be in the last movie. Which, by the way, if you've not already checked out, why, people? Bear has had a Rambo watch-along of 1, 2, 3, 4, and even 5, people. We went through the whole series. Go check it out. Link will be up here somewhere after the fact. Exclusive, they say, from Andres Weissman over at Deadline. Nothing is over. Nothing's ever over. Action Vets Millennium Media, known for the Has Fallen, Hitman's Bodyguard, and Expendables franchises, are launching John Rambo at Cannes, a prequel to the 1982 classic First Blood. Rare exports and big game, and Sisu, director whatever, Jamali Helander, is set to direct from a screenplay from the writing duo of Roy Hines and Shobarb Noshfaravari. Of Black Adam fame. Oh boy, that ought to be... The film's plot is under wrap, but it will be the origin story of a young John Rambo to the Vietnam War, with casting in the early stages. We already have this. Listen, we already went through this. Hold on, let me find it here. I will put it into the chat. You'll go check it out. There's a little small, tiny little comic from your boy Zach called First Kill. And we did a review of it. There you go. Did a review of it here on the channel. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out, people. But there it is, right there. Why not just go do that? You already have it right there. Probably already have it right there. That's probably not how it's pronounced, says Amy. Well, it's close. You try pronouncing no Shuravani or something close to that effect. I'm not really sure. One of the most iconic action heroes in U.S. cinema. The character was created by David Morrell in his first novel, First Blood. 1982 saw Stallone play a Green Beret vet who's forced by a cruel sheriff and his deputies to flee into the mountains and wage an escalating one-man war against his pursuers. That'd be Brian Dennehy. Not to be confused with Joe what's his name? JoeDon. I was almost going to call him Joe Bob. JoeDon. They made a movie after the comic. I think they're making something completely different. I would say, hey, you've already got a comic book out there. Just make the comic book the movie. Boom. Problem solved. Even if it's just the Iredell Fetchy part. That was great. It was great stuff. Go. Do that. Give your boy Zach a lot. Sylvester Stallone's the one that came up with the idea of it, and it's also got, I don't know, Chuck Dixon, who came out with a movie. What was the one? Wasn't The Beekeeper. What was it? He was playing like a construction worker or something like that. Just came out a couple weeks ago. They already have it ready to go. Just take the comic book and give your boy and Chuck Dixon some money, and away you go, man. Away you go. So they're making that. Let's see. He says, I've been the biggest fan of Rambo since the age of 11. That's a little young to be watching Rambo. It's surreal to be in the situation where I can actually make my own Rambo movie. I don't know. I don't think Sylvester Stallone is involved in this. So the chain of events that got me here makes a fantastic way. My whole childhood makes sense now. I can't wait to bring the greatest action hero back to the big screen and ruin all of your childhoods. There you go. So let's see. They got Guns Up starring Kevin James. A Red Sonja reboot. Oh boy. And a number of other stuff out there. So if you wanted another John Rambo movie, there you go. Congratulations. Trying to sell it at cons. At Cannes. I don't know if the Rambo movie is the best place to be selling at Cannes, but we'll see. We'll see. I wonder if the Rambo movie starts with him coming out of the... I don't know. Oh, man. P-Money. Aish. Coming out of the womb, will baby Rambo wear a headband out of the womb? Well, that's got to be very, very harsh on Mama Rambo. What was it? Yeah, it would be Rambo, right? Yeah. Maybe there's a mix-up at the hospital and they put the headband on the little baby instead of the wristband. There you go. That's how it all got started, people. That headband's a integral part of Rambo. It's been with him since birth, apparently. So, no, they'll do something like early Vietnam, yada, yada, yada. I don't... Listen, the comic, it worked. It worked great. It was Rambo's first kill. He goes on a mission and has to go find some stuff, and at the very end, he teams up with Colonel Troutman. So there you go. Just take it from there. Take it from there. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works, but it didn't sound like didn't sound like Sylvester Stallone was involved much in that. I was trying to find it. I didn't see it in here, but it didn't seem like he was didn't seem like he was involved in this. Yes, Troutman. Rambo's first kill, steps on a spider as a spider, and it changed the direction of his life. Steps on a spider as a spider. Oh, as a kid. Okay, I was like, wait, what? Huh? All right, got you now, people. Got you. You're trying to distract Bear with jibber jabber and talk out there, and I'm trying to put on a professional show, people. We'll get there eventually. It's not going to be today, but eventually we will get to the promised land out here, people, of professional shows. Maybe. In the future sometime. All right, where were we? Deadline. Anthony D'Alessandro, people. We got the weekend update for the box office here. And would you believe there's a brand new movie that's #1, people. It's Final Destination. Good God, how many of them are there? Bloodlines. God, what are they up to? Like 6, 7? Well, just die already, for crying out loud. $46 million. Not bad at all, sir. Not bad at all. I don't need to read all that. Let's check it out here, people. Tail of the tape. Final Destination. Warner Brothers. $21 million on Friday. There is. Wow. They're estimating 46. I wouldn't doubt it might be higher. Unless it just stinks. But, yeah, I would say probably Saturday would be a good draw as well. And then Sunday. So we'll keep an eye on that. But 46. Wow, pretty good. I mean, that blows. That blows Thunderbolts *marks the New Avengers out of the water. negative 370 theaters, people. They still, listen, they still have more than Final Destination, and they did a quarter of what's, well, about a third. About a third of what Final Destination is going to do. So, 4 million compared to 21 million. Holy cow. Holy macaroni. Sinners number 3. Oh, holy cow. They added a couple theaters there. $4 million on Friday. Not bad for a week 5. Still up there. Still up there. Not bad at all. So you got Warner Brothers, then Disney, Warner Brothers again. Warner Brothers again with Minecraft. $416 million. They're doing excellent. Very good. Accountant 2. Not doing too bad. $58 million. Although it's going to end up on streaming, so it's okay. Hurry Up Tomorrow, which I think is like a concert movie, if Bear remembers correctly, from LG. Clown in a Cornfield. Yay. Yay. It's I wouldn't say that's a hit at all, people. Wouldn't say that hits at all. Friendship, whatever the heck that is. A24. Wait a minute. Hold on. It is in week 2. Week 2. It's in 60 theaters now. In the second week, that is up from 54 this week. Okay, that's interesting. It still only made $642,000, but this is, you never see this. I guess because they added a bunch of theaters, but it is up. Usually week over week, usually they're down. They are up 215%. I mean, it's only $1.4 million, but interesting. I have no idea what that is, but okay. Until Dawn and The Amateur, rounding it out, people. Rounding it out. The sequel will be called Clown in a Even Bigger Cornfield. There you go. Clown in a Cornfield 2. Even bigger. I don't know. Clown in a Cornfield 2. Did I say Clownfield? Clown in a Cornfield. There we go. There's our sequel. Clown in a Clownfield. Corn in a Clownfield. That would be the sequel. Corn in a Clownfield. It would be a stalk of corn trying to make it through a field of nothing but weird clowns. That's scary in and of itself. Just imagining a field filled with nothing but clowns. That's even scarier than Final Destination. Bloodlines. Bloodlines, people. Bloodlines, not blah. There we go. Interesting stuff here, people. So something to keep an eye on. Something to keep an eye on. But yeah, Warner Brothers. You know, we were questioning it. We were questioning it here, but yeah, they've got out of the top 5, they got 3 movies. I don't know if I actually counted. Let me find it here, if I can. I don't know if I actually counted. Here we go. I don't know if I actually counted Final Destination or not, and I have no idea what the budget is either. So there you go. So interesting stuff. Next up, F1, and then Superman, for crying out loud. Do we have to actually talk about Superman, for crying out loud? Do we have to talk about the stinking trailer? Do we? Honestly? Really? Just when you thought it was safe to harvest your corn again. Clown in a Cornfield 2, coming at you. Like, oh my God, there's a clown out there. Just run him over with the harvester. Run over with the harvest machine there that they have. There we go. Problem solved. Although now you've got like a whole bunch of like clown pieces in your cereal or whatever. That'd just be weird, man. Weird. Much like Superman, for crying out loud. By the way, I would just say that both artists would be something to check out. Art T. Bear and also Shade Davis. Completely 2 different directions here on the Superman trailer. Art, he was a little bit more kind of upbeat and positive about the movie. Shane Davis, a little bit more on the negative and a little bit kind of in Bear's corner here a little bit. Or I'm in his corner, whatever the heck. So go check them out. Shane has a video on this dissecting the trailer. Art also talked about that on his, what do they call that? The Pontificator show. So if you get done with Bear on a Wednesday night, go check out Art's show. It's unfortunately going on at the same time as Bear's show. So you'll have to choose, people. Have to choose. Daddy, why is our corn on the cob red? Ha! Oh my! I don't know. Do we? Superman trailer arrives with the Engineer and the Hammer of Bolivia in action. Oh, okay, Bolivia. Yay. There have been a number of teaser clips behind the scenes and even a Puppy Bowl spot released since December. But the official Superman is here. Yay! And it fixes a lot of the problems and complements with previous material and focus. Oh, James Gunn, it puts the spotlight on David Cornsweat, who, like, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe, I guess, kind of, sort of, I've seen pictures of pastel rainbow cord on the cob. Really? Huh. That's a new one on Bear. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. Anyways, it goes on. It goes on. By the way, people, by the by, if I may interject here for 1 second. Kind of like the opposite of the Batman. Like, okay, everything is like brightly lit and like, okay, fine, whatever. I don't care about that. Whatever, fine. You want to brightly lit everything. Okay, fine. I don't have a problem with it. Why is everything... James Gunn is not a good director, people. I'm sorry. I'm getting this off of my plate here. James Gunn, like, he's a pretty good writer, but not a good director at all. This is like first year film school stuff. Let me put the camera on a tripod and make sure everybody's centered. And, oh, yeah, the rule of thirds, let's make sure that there's little space on both sides. Yay! And then, like, you literally get the same shot. I mean, there's a little bit of a cord sweat there in the frame, but, you know, she's centered. I mean, even everything in here is, like, lit. It's supposed to be dark, but I don't know. She's got lights on the house. This is centered as well. It's all just, like, it's just lazy filmmaking, honestly. He might be a decent enough writer, but just, I'd love to see some chances, but everything's all like center frame. Look, thirds. There you go. You had the thirds. She's centered in the frame. Thirds. I'm just picking 3 pictures out of, you know, here, hold on. I've got another one here. Hold on. I bet you this will be the same thing. Watch. Hold on. Where is it? The stinking face one that he did. The weird face one. All right, there you go. Centered. Third. That was that whole shot, man. That was the whole shot. Cry out loud. I don't know, man. I don't know. Compare that to that. I don't. That looks fake. Well, it wasn't fake. It just looks really weird. That, I guess. I don't know. Oh my God, I've been in a flame and my suit is slightly burnt. But yet my hair is perfect, people. My hair is perfect. I guess Superman's hair is invincible. I have no idea. Whatever. Anyways, there you go. Superman trailer. A comic book. They also say, you know, they're making a mistake going with the shared universe. Yeah, they are. They are. At least in Bear's opinion out here. But, yeah, whatever. James Gunn criticism, Bear. That could get you canceled. Really? Who is really James Gunn's that powerful that he's gonna cancel the old Bear out here because he thinks his... Listen, James Gunn, you should probably be a little bit more worried about Bear talking about your PDF file aficionado allegedly than whatever stinking movie that you're coming out with, because I could care less about the movie. Honestly, I could care less, people. Gotta run to Publix. Says Amy, be right back. Well, gosh dang it, now I got a vamp. P-Money. It's just me and you now, so let's see. I don't know. Do we talk about CEO pay? While Amy's gone, try to do the boring stuff while Amy's gone, and then come back with the more interesting stuff when she comes back. Hopefully with a pub sub or another delicious item from Publix out here. You never know. Anyways, the CEOs, they're making a lot of money. Variety has a whole long article about that. We already know. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and complain about Bob Iger making $41 million. 31% increase. So his 2024 compensation is up 30%. Do you think Disney is up 30% that same time frame? Not really. Not at all. Not at all. Average employees, 55,000. So it averages out to 746 employees for one Bob Iger, people, and he still gets 31%. How do you determine a job's done well? When it came to Iger's $7.2 million bonus, Disney board gave him credit for releasing Deadpool and Wolf. That's the only one you got. That's it. Everything else has been a bomb. Yeah. We just hold on. Hold on. Let me go back. Where is it? Your best one in 3 weeks, $154 million. I bet you that barely covers the production cost. Remember, the theaters take half of that. So I forget what it was, 80 to 120, something like that. It might have been 150. I forget what. But they're barely going to make their money back on Thunderbolts. So, hey, 30% increase for Bob Iger. Oh, yeah, terrific. Netflix, Ted Sarandos, he's only up 24%. The other guy's up 50%. Holy cow. 60 million and 61 million. Let's see what the Z-Man's doing over here. Zaslav, 2024 compensation, $51.9 million, up 4%, almost 5%. $22 billion, roughly half of where it stood in 2022. So he lost half of the value of the company. $22 billion. He lost $22 billion of that. And he gets an extra 4% increase in pay. So, it pays to be the king, I suppose. Comcast, there you go. Fox, they're more television than movies, but there you go. Apple as well. Honestly, Tim Cook, that would have to deal with his... computer side, iPhones, all that sort of stuff, service-based stuff. That has nothing to do with, let's see, what was, I guess it was Flowers of the Moon, the Leo DiCaprio movie. I think that was the last one that they had in the theater, so I wouldn't really count Tim Cook. Amazon, okay, 17%. $1.6 million, what? He must be getting a lot of stock. You must be getting a lot of stock. Yeah, okay. And stock awards. There you go. $40 million is what it would come out to. So there you go. That's just a little bit of what some of the better than us people are making out there as far as bank. What the hell's going on here? There is a fire around Hollywood as a plane plummets down and they are parachuting out with all of their money. Okay. All right. That's kind of an odd looking painting, but okay. We'll go with it. Bear sounds so disappointed to be hanging out with me. I'm not disappointed. I just enjoy when Amy is here. That's all. That's all. See, this is the third show in a row, P-Money, that I'm trying to do the dang Columbia 1905 story. I was hoping Amy was going to be here to help me out. But she's not here. She's over at Publix. Like, gosh, dang it. Now I got to go 4 shows. That's 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. I'm trying to say, hey, look, salads. Yay. And also, by the way, I also had, where is it here? Hold on, let me get to it. Come on, where did I put it? I had cat memes. I was gonna just in case I needed to vamp. I I could vamp a little bit here, but Amy's not here to enjoy the cat memes either. Oh my gosh, dang it, what do I do now, P-Money? What do I do now? Not disappointed, I was like, I enjoy the company of Amy and also Melissa. And I had cat memes, so now what the heck am I going to do, man? There goes my whole show. Just ruined. Just ruined. Well, anyways, there's some of your cat memes. I guess I can come back to that at another show. Maybe I should have done that earlier instead of some of the other stories, but there you are. There you are. All right, let's see. P-Money, here. We'll do this one. Since she's not here. What's with the dust bunny shaped like a cat? What is with the dust bunny shaped like a cat? I have no idea. None whatsoever. All right, from the New York Post. Thank you for saving Bear's Bacon. Angela Bertucci again. Katy Perry is not welcome in Vegas, people. She came back to Earth in the space capsule, and everybody hated on Katy Perry. Katy Perry, how do you pronounce it? She's a complete failure, people. A complete failure. Residency has lost Luxuria Hotel a lot of money. She's been brought back to Earth. But Katy Perry is no longer wanted in Las Vegas after her 3-year residency at Resorts World apparently bombed and actually lost the luxury hotel and casino money. How do you lose money at a casino? I mean, unless you're playing at the casino, but as a casino, how do you lose money, for crying out loud? The Residency was a disaster for Resort World, a complete failure. What the heck? What the heck is going on? She's got a fascination with boobs. I don't know what her fascination with her own boobs are, but okay. Crushed cans and a bottle cap dress. Yay. This lady's a weirdo, man. What can I tell you, people? What can I tell you? Maybe I should go back to the cat memes. Ay. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on here, man? I have no idea. None whatsoever. There was a bidding war between Resorts Worlds and Caesars. And Caesars technically lost out, but in the end, they won. Perry, they had to put in that she's 40 years old, who has a net worth of $400 million, was earning a hefty sum for... How the heck do you get $400 million off of a pop star that's not really even that great? I don't know. Anyways, earning a hefty sum from the Residency, dubbed Katy Perry's Play. Oh, wow, what a great title. Which ran from 2021 to 2023. Katy was getting paid between $750,000 and $900,000 a show. Woo! Because of the bidding war. And the entire run she how many people would you have to have per show to make up nearly $1 million a show? No wonder you lost money. Oh, yeah. To add insult to injury, the Grammy nominee's 2024 album, 143, disappeared from the charts after a mere 2 weeks. Oof. Her Lifetime's tour suffered from poor ticket sales after her April star-studded journey to space. Star-studded? Name me one. Name me one other star that was on there. Don't tell me Gayle King. The only reason she's a star, quote-unquote star, is because she's friends with freaking Oprah Winfrey. I don't know. I guess Jeff Bezos' wife? Soon-to-be wife? Star-studded? Get out of here. Is that a towel on her head? Yes, that is, in fact, a towel on her head. Because apparently they are swimming or something. Not sure. Not sure really what the... I really hope some of these models behind her, or dancers maybe, got paid a whole lot of money because, good God, what the heck is going on there, man? What the heck is going on? Why are they I don't know. Maybe she should be in space. Her boobs do defy gravity, says P-Money. They're not all that great. Get out of here, P-Money. Come on. They're all right. It's like, it's fine. It's fine. I can see myself being in Vegas for periods of time for the rest of my life, especially since I live so close in California. I'll still go on tours and be putting out records. Are you? Will you? Maybe. But it's a great touchstone to come back to, says Perry. The Post tried to get in contact with her, but the reps did not return the phone call. What the heck is going on here, man? I have no idea whatsoever, people. None whatsoever. There is your Katy, whatever the hell, story of the day, week, month, and God help us, year, people. What the heck? I have no idea. Why would you put crushed beer cans as a bra? That's just weird. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Not at all. And why is she drinking on stage? Maybe that's the other reason. Maybe that's the other reason that it didn't work out, people. That it did not work out. Gosh dang it. I am missing my Amy for my great news stories here, P-Money, but we will go through it. We will go through it together. Gosh dang it. Should I do the Columbia story? No, I gotta save it. I could do this next one here, people. Could do this next one. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, Bear. Let's do it. From the New York Post. And Ben Coast. He says, terrifying attractions lets a tourist sleep while suspended over a 320-foot cliff. Oy. Hopefully they don't fall asleep, they say. Good gravy, man. Paid by the puns out there. Paid by the puns, but you get to wake up to this lovely view here. An acrophobia-induced attraction in China is taking relaxing to new heights by allowing lazy daredevils to lounge in a bed situated on the edge of a 320-foot cliff, as seen in what else, people, but a viral video. Located in Mangshan National Forest, that would be in Chengdu. The cliff bed experience was launched to relax and forget about the world, they say. Yeah! Look at me. Waking up. Beautiful morning. Gotta get out of bed, maybe take a leak, and splat. In accordance to the veranda-like platform, which was debuted as part of the Scenic Spots Outdoor Adventure Package, features wooden slats, a small double air mattress, a duvet, and a pillow. The Global Times report. In viral footage, a shockingly serene woman can be stretching her arms as the camera pans to the panoramic alpine surroundings in the background. There's even space on this literal bedrock to place her cup and shoes besides the mattress. That's it. Don't go too much farther, because splat. Despite the, quote, bed in the title, the high-altitude accommodation is not meant for sleeping, but rather for people to chill and take selfies. So you're not even sleeping in the bed. I get it. Everything's fake in China, for crying out loud. And the cliff bed's doing its job well. Not as terrifying as I expected, one adrenaline-craving couch potato said. It took about half an hour to enjoy, mostly for photos and the novelty. Naturally, chilling on a cliff might seem dangerous, but there are plenty of safeguards to prevent people from going over the edge, including a safety harness clipped to the rock that guests must don before bedding down. No lazy persons free soloing here. Participants must be between 14 and 60, while anyone between 14 and 18 years old must be accompanied by an adult. Oh, God. No, don't make them go. The attraction is also off limits to those who weigh more than 220 pounds. I'm sorry, lady. You can't get on the bed hanging from a cliff. You're just too fat. I'm sorry, it could crack and you could go tumbling to your death. We don't want to have that here at Chengdu, China. Prior to being ferried up to the cliff bed via cable car, guests must fill out a form that asks them about the aforementioned details, as well as any pre-existing health conditions. But best of all, people, guests pay $13 to enjoy the attraction and receive a free cup of coffee upon arrival. It appears the altitude hasn't dissuaded thrill seekers since opening on April 25th. The cliff bed has welcomed nearly 400 visitors, and only a few of them has fallen to their deaths. So good for them. Good for them. Waking up on the wrong side of the bed might be not the best thing if you're sleeping on a cliff, people. Talk about waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Yeah, hey, there you go. Let's see, I have to get up to go to the bathroom practically every night. Do I just go over the side? I'm sure it'd be fine. Look out below! Tickle, 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 tickle. I mean, hopefully number 1 and not number 2, because that would definitely be a struggle right there. Definitely indeed. And God forbid if you sleepwalk. I mean, you wake up and, must get food out of the refrigerator. Splat. Curse splat, people. Curse splat. Yes, indeed. There you are. There is your cliff bed story of the day, people. I know a lot of you have been waiting on that one, so I'm glad to prevail upon that for you, people. All right, well, we still have no Amy. Gosh, dang it. I'll have to do the salad story another time, man. It's fine, you can do salad talking when I'm not here, says P-Money. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. All right, we'll round it out here, people. I was hoping Amy would be here for another great story that Bear had, but that is the way that the cookie has crumbled for Bear here. Ay. Also, from the New York Post and Ben Coast. Holy cow, he gets around, people. A Noah's Ark cites fully preserved secrets discovered in radar scans. It's not what you expected to see, they say. Call it Radars of the Lost Ark. Oh, for crying out loud. They get paid by the pun, people. American researchers claim to have cracked one of the Bible's enduring mysteries after using radar technology to map the possible remains of Noah's Ark, people. It's exactly what you expected to find if this were a man-made boat. It's not a boat, man. It's an ark, for crying out loud. There you go. There's an ark. Can't you see it? It's right there. It's exactly what you expect to see. Said Andrew Jones, an independent researcher, while revealing the results of his multi-year project. Amy is back, finally. Oh, you missed my cliff bed story, but that's all right, Amy. We are right back with it with a little bit of Ark knowledge here, a little bit of Bible news here. Yes, indeed. Jones works with Noah Ark Scans, which he describes as a loose organization of individuals interested in pursuing scientific work and promoting the site of the Ark. Jones and his teams were attempting to solve the age-old question of whether the legendary vessel is buried in the mountains of eastern Turkey, roughly 18 miles south of Mount Ararat, which the Bible describes as the boat's final resting place. The exact spot is the... oh boy, here we go. The Der Rumpener site, a 530-foot long boat-shaped mound with the same Book of Genesis description dimensions as the Ark. While the idea that this area houses the legendary life raft, object central to Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, is a topic of dispute, recent scans appear to indicate that it could be the case. There you are, people. Look at it. Right there. That's a boat, I think. Maybe. Jones used a ground-penetrating radar to detect what appeared to be a 13-foot tunnel transversing the center of the formation. These same scans captured a trifecta of subterranean layers that were alleged dead riggers for the Bible's description of the boat's 3 decks. In other words, it was literally ship shape, they say at the New York Post. The book of Genesis 6:16 states, and we all know it by heart, make a roof for the ark and finish it to a cubit above, and set the door of the ark in its side, make it with lower, second, and third decks. Meanwhile, new analysis of the radar data allegedly revealed a central and side corridors or hallways running throughout the boat. I guess that's what that was. Given the age of the alleged vessel, Jones says he does not expect to find anything of it fully preserved. Yeah, it's like 10,000 years old. And claiming that the remains constitute a chemical imprint, pieces of wood, and in the ground in the shape of a hull. Also uncovered were angular structures situated 20 feet beneath the surface that the team surmises could be quarters beneath a deck-like surface. Interesting. Making this potentially more than just a geological formation. This is not what you expect to see if the site were simply a block of rock or the result of random mud flow debris, they say. Instead, it matches the biblical specifications of Noah's Ark, measuring 515 feet long, 86 feet wide, and 52 feet tall. But was this the actual evidence or just a case of life imitating ark? They say, getting paid by the pun. The organic matter found around the site seems to suggest, that this wasn't just some sort of Indiana Jones invoking urban legend. We noticed that the grass growing within the boat's shaped formation is a different color compared to the area just outside of it. Holy moly! It's gotta be it. Meanwhile, an examination of 22 soil samples collected from the site revealed that the suspected structure had lower pH levels, 2 times the organic matter, discrepancies the team deemed consistent with rotting wood, people. If you know soil science, and I'm a soil scientist, you'll understand that potassium levels, organic matter, and pH can all be influenced by decaying organic matter, said William Crabtree, a soil scientist. If this was a wooden boat and the wood had rotten over time, we'd expect to see elevated levels of potassium, changes in pH, and a higher organic content. Exactly what we're finding out here. In the future, the team hopes to conduct a core drilling survey, God forbid. They're going to release some sort of demon, I wonder, with additional ground-penetrating radar scans around the repository to better discern what lies beneath. We want to compare what's inside the formation to what's outside, Jones says. That could give us a much clearer picture of whether this is something truly man-made or even divinely made, people. It could be. So there you are. There is possibly the Ark. Maybe. Not sure. But convincing evidence regardless, people. Couldn't have Noah just let the insects stay out of the Ark? Yeah, well, not the bees. We need the bees. Definitely need the bees, people, because you know why. They make honey. A soil scientist, he has a PhD in dirt. There you go. Or a PhD in pH. Hey-o. Hey-o. I kind of like mine better. Is there a creepy crawly floor of the Ark? Is there a creepy crawly floor of the on the Ark? I mean, everyone got off the Ark. What would they find? Well, apparently a boat and wood, and it was on a mountain, and it was really big. And they think that's it. So, yay. I mean, it just kind of confirmed what was in the Bible. So, interesting stuff when, we're scientists. We don't believe stuff in the Bible. And then come to find out, hey, look, there's Noah's Ark. That's cool. Here's the scientific reason why we think this is Noah's Ark. Oh, okay. There you go. There's the bears going into Noah's Ark. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Indiana Jones Searching for the Ark. That would have been a better movie than the last two. Look, I could defend what was the one with the aliens in there? The Crystal Skull, right? I could defend like individual scenes in there because I think Steven Spielberg is a great director, and like individual of those scenes, I think work. I think if you just watch some of the scenes without the rest of the movie going on, I think it's really good. I think once you start piecing it all together, yeah, it falls apart. In Bear's canon, that movie and the entire series ended. If you didn't want to count the ending of 3, if you wanted to say, oh, okay, it continued on to 4, it ended. It ended when Indiana Jones gets on the train, and what's his name, Shia LaBeouf, what's Mud or whatever the heck the kid's name was, like right before he arrives on the motorcycle. Like Indiana Jones just rides off into the sunset on the train. That was it. He survived the nuking of the fridge. I thought that was funny. I thought it was interesting. I don't care. That would have worked. That would have definitely worked. But they ended up just continuing on with the film, and it kind of stink. You're correct, sir. He is Dr. Dirt. I am Dirt. Dr. Dirt. Dr. Dirt. Oh, Amy, now that you're back. Oh, thank God. I was worried. I was so worried that I didn't have anything to do with my cat memes. I'm just showing them to P Money, but where's the fun in that? Honestly, where is the fun in any of that when we have cat memes, people? Cat memes will save the day for beer. Yes, indeed. Well, I'm glad everybody enjoyed the artwork that we got from Kevin Sharpe. Did a great job. I'm going to have to email him maybe after the show here and say thanks for doing some great artwork out here for Bear. Got to enjoy some good news stories of well, except for JoeDon Baker dying, but some good news stories out here. Finished it off with a great arc story. Oh, Amy, forgot our didn't see our cliffhanging news story out here, but that's our. Oh, I love this one. What was the name of the guy? Oh, gosh, I forget the name of the guy. The PBS art guy. I forget his name, but yeah, looks just like him. Amy, he kept saying he was going to show cats, but then showed dust bunnies instead. Oh, for crying out loud. Bob Ross, thank you. There you go. Bob Ross. There you go. Before you tell me what I did wrong, you should first know I don't care. Like that. Some good cat memes. Way to end it, Bear. Way to end the show. A little bit of cat memes out here for everybody to enjoy. Yes, indeed. Yes. There we go. Anyways, I wanted to thank everybody out here for joining us. That would include even P Money, Mrs. P Money, and all of the little monies out there. We appreciate all of you. Amy and Melissa, all of our Russian bots and lurkers. Appreciate each and every one of you. You could be doing something. Anything else on a Saturday night, you're right here with Bear. Keeping them company. Even P Money, keeping Bear company. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. But you know what? You know what, people? Oh, this talk about cat memes. Wait a minute. No, I shouldn't do that. All this talk about the... No, that wouldn't be work. I was going to say all this talk about the Ark. That wouldn't work. All this talk about beds on the side of a cliff has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrr. Night, everyone.